Hello, Mo is the man, or Mo, or it would actually be very nice if you could give me a first name. It doesn't even have to be a real first name, just something nice and short that I can address you by. Mo I'll stick with for the moment. I watched your first video, and I must say I am very disappointed. Very disappointed in the approach you decided to take in that video. And I really hope that the other four videos are not more of the same, because in that case I think this debate is going to be over. Let me just address what you did in the first video. First of all, you are saying that you are not making an extraordinary claim. Now hang on a second here. First of all, it is not your position to tell me whether your claim is extraordinary or not. It is my position to tell you, because to me your claim does sound extraordinary, and you're just going to have to accept that. And that's why I am going to ask you for evidence after evidence after evidence until you're blue in the face and I'm finally satisfied. That's the way it's going to work. If you don't like that, why did you even start this debate? What was the point? Did you think you could just come in here and present a couple of half-baked arguments for the existence of your God and expect me to just roll over? Why? You see, you then start complaining about the way I conduct this debate. The first thing you said is that I am rejecting intuitive things. Well, I'm doing so for a very good reason, because many of our intuitive understandings of nature are false. Remember Aristotle and his theories of motion. They were based on an intuitive understanding of nature, and they were completely false. Intuition is a very poor yardstick by which to measure reality, I'm afraid. So the very first thing you should do is, if you are going to present me with arguments that are based on intuition, then before you even launch into the arguments, you should show me and convince me that in this particular case the intuition is based on reality, the true nature of reality. Because if you can't do that, then I am not willing to take this further. And that is not me being, a stick in the mud or anything like that. But surely you will understand that if we start from the wrong premises, then we can basically prove anything you like, but it will be completely meaningless because there's no bearing on reality. And I know what your objection is going to be to that, but I'm going to get to that later. You see, the other thing is, you seem to think that by me rejecting your intuitions, that I am claiming that all your intuitions are false. That is not true. I just want you to prove that they are right before we proceed. That's very different. You are upset by the fact that I set out the rules and I stated that I can wildly hypothesize and you cannot. Well, that is simply the result of the positions we are taking in this debate. Remember, you are here to prove something. I am not. I am here to be convinced. So I can wildly hypothesize. With every definitive claim that you make, I can say, but couldn't it be like this or couldn't it be like that? And I'm afraid that the only valid response to that, rather than giving out about the fact that I'm doing it, is show me why it cannot be like this or it cannot be like that. Actually, you need to show me that the only way it can be is the way you set out in your premises. Then we can proceed. So, you are saying at some point that you find this unfair, but it is not. Remember again what our positions are in this debate. You are trying to convince me. You are trying to convince me that your belief is correct. I am not trying to convince you of anything. I am not here to make you a non-believer. I am not here to make you stop believing in Allah. In all fairness, I couldn't care less whether you believe in Allah, or in the flying spaghetti monster, or in Jesus, or in any other muppet. Sorry if that sounds offensive, but that's the way I see it. But I don't care. Believe what you want. What I am here for, what I am engaging in this debate for, is to make you see that you are in no position to tell me what I should believe in. If you can accept that, then this debate is indeed over, and, in fact, it'll be a very satisfactory outcome. I'll get to that later. You're telling me that I do not want God to exist. That is nonsensical. In all fairness, at this very moment in time, I don't care whether God exists or not. But you say I should care. And I'm saying why. Now, just because I'm saying why doesn't mean that I have to accept every explanation that's thrown my way. Not at all. When you throw an explanation my way, I can look at the explanation and say, sorry, that doesn't wash with me, that doesn't satisfy me, and ask further questions. Because if I just accept your argument from the beginning, then I have basically already accepted that God exists, and all your argument from then on in will be is an exercise in circular reasoning. What's the point in that? Let's go back to principles and prove the existence of your God from first principles. If you can, then I will accept your belief. I will. But if not, I would hope that we can get to the point where you then will accept that you are in no position to tell me what I should believe in. It's not that much to ask, is it? Just for you to accept that you cannot tell me what I should believe in, any more than I can tell you what you should not believe in.